everyone. Today, I hope you're all well anyway, and today I'm going to be playing with some tags. Well, one tag, but I'm keeping these just for, and I'm going to be doing some techniques that I've not done in quite a while. So I've cut out using hammer card, which as you can see has got a bit of a texture on it. I'm going to be using, I've used the Tim Holtz framelits, and I've die cut out some of these thinlits, which is, doesn't say what they are, but they're like botanical, like wildflowers, aren't they? So I've cut them out with the same card that was left over from that. And I'm going to use my hexagonal stencil. These words, these are Tim Holtz words, so I'm going to use a couple of them. And I've got this stamp set as well, which is called Papillon. But I want it for this stamp, this large stamp, for and maybe others. So just going to see how it progresses. I've no set plan, and it'll just evolve how I do it. So first thing I want to do is anti-static bag, she says, if I can find it. I've moved it. There we go. So I've got the anti-static bag, and what I'm going to do is just do this. And I'm going to use Versamark through a stencil. Okay. I'm going to do what is known as a resist technique. I've done that, and I can just about see it. Bring in my paper, and I've got clear embossing powder. And I'm just going to, oh yes, I can see it. Put this back in the jar. And you can just see it faintly. If I tilt it, you can just see it, can't you? So I'm going to dry that. There we go, you can just see it. There we go. I want to do the same, and I'm going to use the bigger hexagonals at the other end, so I'm just going to bring them in. Go. Oh, you can see it, can't you? If I just tilt it. So I'm going to put that back in there. Get my heat gun hot. There we are. As you can see, it has. So that's what I've got. So now I'm going to bring in some distress inks, oxides, I beg your pardon. So what I'm going to do is add more water and smooch that on. I'm not going to mix all the colours together, I just want to do them separately. I'm just going to move the thing around. Because I don't want to waste that, I've got a couple of pieces of ribbon and I'm just going to mop that up, use that to mop it up, and they're going to be used. So now I'm going to come in with Vintage Photo. I'm just going to do the same. And then bring that in and use that to mop up the colour. I'm getting a nice effect on my ribbon. I'll give this a quick blast. And then I'm going to introduce some twisted citron. Just a bit of, add a bit of contrast. I really do like this colour. And I'm just going to different parts of the card. There we go. And then mop. Use the ribbon to mop up the excess and scrunch that up, and just leave it now to let it dry. And they're going to be used at the top of the tag. So we've done that. So I want to dry this off now. So I'm going to put that to one side and leave that to dry. And I'm going to bring in my flowers. And I'm going to go for a really nice picked raspberry. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spritz, and I'm just going to bring the flowers in. Don't have to be perfect, just or even fill it all up. There we go, leave them to dry, and again bring in my ribbon, scrunch it, and that will go through the ribbon, the tag. So as you can see, scrunched it all up. There we go. So I'm going to just leave them to dry, because now I'm going to bring this in, and I just need paper towel. And I'm just going to so the hexagonals are still there, and now I'm going to bring this stamp in, and I'm going to use all card ink. I'm not putting it on a block, I'm just going to use it as is. I'm just going to add bits of it to the tag. So we'll go there, there. Just to add a bit of interest to the tag, and I think we'll have that there and that there. There we go. With the baby wipe. There we go. So I'm just going to give that a quick blast because I want to make sure that that is dry. So you're building up layers. So we've got the layer of the hexagonals, then we've got the layer of the inks. Now we've got the next layer is the stamping. So these should be dry now, so I'm just going to give these a quick blast just to make sure that they're dry. What I'm going to do is just going to arrange them. So I know kind of where I want my word, and I'm going to use the word inspire. So I've got the word inspire. So once the word inspire, I'm going to have this over here. Oops. So I know the flowers are going over there, so I know I want to stamp inspire here. So I'm going to stamp with Versafine. To get my pad, always keep one hand on your block. There we go. I'm going to emboss it now. There we go. So that's embossed. So that's... Now I'm just going to adhere these. Just need to remember how that's going on the top. Okay. Okay. So, just quickly add your adhesive. The second one on. Just very quickly add some adhesive to the flowers. And that pop of pink just just adds something to it, I think. Get a nice clean piece of tissue and just press down. There we go. And all I need to do now is just add the ribbon, which will tie in nicely with the colours of the tag. And there we have it. And I'll chop them down, I think. Put two. Just seemed a crying shame to make, you know, to lose all that ink. So that's my tag complete. Couple of different techniques, and I hope it has inspired you to have a go. And thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed. Please, if you have enjoyed, give a thumbs up, like and share with your friends. And all that's left for me to say is happy crafting, and bye bye.